Robert here, cybertribenetwork.com, propheticseer.com. Check this out, guys. What do you think? What do you make of this? Feinstein and Boxer, their senators for California, are asking Californians to lay down their weapons during statewide manhunt. This just makes it look like this is all too coincidental. Don't you guys think? I mean, it just happened to coincide with all this new legislation that's coming down the pike in California to try to set the stage for the rest of the country. This is going to be a precedent for the rest of the nation. These types of draconian laws that are being proposed. Here we go. It says, as an ex-Los Angeles police officer killed 3 people and went on a deadly shooting rampage in a vendetta to punish those he attributed for his firing, California Senators Dianne Feinstein and Barbara Boxer pleaded for calm and asked both law enforcement and civilians to lay down their weapons. Law enforcement? To lay down their weapons? What? This just doesn't make any sense. Why would even law enforcement be asked to lay down their weapons? An intense manhunt for Christopher Donner that arose fear across several states and Mexico focused late Thursday on Big Bear Lake, about 80 miles east of Los Angeles, where police found a burned-out pickup truck that belonged to the ex-military and former police officer Donner. Throughout the day, Senators Feinstein and Boxer made desperate pleas for their California constituents to turn in their guns and not confront the crazed gunmen, because this would be a perfect test of their anti-gun proposals. Now, what I find interesting about this is I've got the whole manifesto that this particular crazed supposed gunman wrote. He doesn't sound too crazed to me. In fact, he sounds very articulate, very calculated, very aware of tactical strategies of military and what the police actually do, because he obviously was a part of the LAPD. And he basically threatens them with his knowledge. And then he goes on this praising movie stars, and he's praising Obama, and he's praising Michelle Obama, and he praises Dianne Feinstein, and he's just praising, and then he also thinks highly of Piers Morgan and his anti-gun rhetoric. He's out there, he's sitting there trying to give everybody advice. He knows he's got the limelight, so he's going to make his supposed statements, and it just seems so almost surreal, almost like it's scripted or something. I mean, the timing of this, on top of it, the timing of this is just, I mean, this is just like the straw that broke the camel's back to push it through and get it passed. I mean, they're talking about banning all semi-autos. That means just your little 22, handgun or your little 22 rifle that you go out and shoot targets with. No more 22 semi-autos, just one bullet. They want guns that only can put one bullet. And then on top of that, you're going to have to register to even buy ammo. And they're probably going to limit you to how many bullets you can actually buy. They had it at one point where they were going to do it in California, 50 bullets. That's it. You can only buy 50 bullets a month. And, I mean, this is just too weird. Too weird. Now, the guy goes on a tirade about gun laws and how they're not strict enough, and how he was able to go buy this silencer, and they didn't even ask a background check or anything, supposedly. And he's got a clean record, so, he says, hey, I got a clean record, I don't even have a misdemeanor. But yet he berates everybody else and the whole country for having too lax of gun laws, and yet he's out there trying to prove a point by killing people with the very same guns that he supposedly is against. This is just too weird. Now, if you guys want to see his manifesto, I have it on the website here at cybertribenetwork.blogspot.com, and I'll put the link below the video. But this is just way too strange. This is their way of, and a lot of people predicted this. They said there's going to be some other event that's going to come along that's going to push this legislation through. It's going to be timed perfectly. Everybody was talking about it happening just like it seems to be happening right now. I'm telling you, if it's not orchestrated by humans, it's definitely orchestrated by some evil powers behind the scene. What do you guys think? Comment right below.